Hello everybody, Mathril here, and welcome back to the weekly update video. Now today there's not a whole lot. It's mostly, their holiday message, which it's kind of nice that they do actually do that. But it's a Merry Almost Christmas because, well, they won't be in next week because Christmas does fall on Monday. So they probably won't be in, and I believe the following day is Boxing Day, so they won't be in that day either. So there probably won't be nothing next year, but they did say there's plenty to come in the new year. And they wanted to talk, they gave a rough idea about their year ahead for that'll be announced on January 5th. And they'll be covering the RuneScape Mobile, mining and smithing rework, bank rework, and of course a few surprises, which I always love it when they have a few surprises with their update releases. Sorry. She was on my lap and then she wanted back over. The good kitty. But so that is one thing they wanted to talk about. Also, they wanted to thank everybody for the donations that went through this year for the different fundraisers they had. They raised over £200,000, and that was for this year. It was Mind, Prince's Trust, and YMCA. So they're very happy with the turnout of that. But yeah, they do say, well, the next couple weeks we'll see us going silent, and they go night. But it won't be quiet in game because there's still the winter weekends. There's still Lootscape. There's there's stuff going on with Premier Club. There's patch notes this week. There's 12 days of PVM. So there, for the events. So there's plenty of stuff going on. And of course, don't forget the winter sweepstakes. They even mentioned that again, where you can win the Razer Blade Pro, which, again, it's one of those things where it's just like, why not enter it? You might win. Somebody's got to win, so why not enter it? That's always been my opinion on those kind of things. We'll get to the patch notes in a second here. But again, this is this month's release for the Lootscape outfit. Well, they're having an outfit this time. It's called the Cheer Hunter. And this week, there's only going to be one stream, which is going to be Tuesday, December 19th at 1600 UTC, which is the annual RuneScape Christmas quiz. Now, as a reminder for the winter weekends that are coming up, this one, the 22nd through the 25th, which is midday, the 22nd to midday, the 25th, which is going to be the Gathering and Support skills, which, if you are using an Iron Man account, whether it be hardcore or regular, keep in mind the bonus XP type stuff you cannot get, but the other stuff you will be able to get. So, Divination Springs, this is for this weekend. Divination Springs last for twice as long once a wisp is activated. Again, Divination, enriched Divination nodes spawn every 10 minutes, up from 15, or down from 15 minutes. Fishing spots move around half as frequently as before. The Thieving, Pharaoh's Scepter, and Black Ibis outfit drops are twice as likely at Pyramid Plunder. It's a good time to get it if you didn't get it yet. Dungeoneering, you got double tokens from regular Dungeoneering. So that would mean your regular runs or group. I believe that implies for group runs too. If not, I do apologize. But it should be for group runs and solo runs. It's just not for sinkholes. And then for Dungeoneering, there's also no experience penalty upon death. Hunter, there is 2 Arakumi spawn instead of 1 on Enchanted Isles. Agility, higher chance of activating the pit minigame. There's a 10% chance not to deplete Uncharted Isle resources while harvesting, and then mining nodes and trees replenish twice as quickly, which that's pretty good, but eventually that won't be a thing. It'll just be the trees. Keep that in mind. But there will probably be something else for the mining whenever the rework comes to be. So now we will head into the patch notes. There's actually not a whole lot this week. Graphical, the click radius has been reduced on a large amount of items that transmogrify the player, such as the Ring of Stone. Skills, D&Ds, and minigames. Ironman can now access the Premier Club Vault with their drop table, which that made me happy. I actually did a little whenever I first read that, because they should be able to get something. I mean, I understand, bonus XPs, XP boosts and stuff like that, not doing that. I understand that. But, these people, they're still paying for the same thing. They should still be able to get some sort of benefit from the vault. And that means what I'll also be doing is sometime, every so often, I will be showing you guys videos of what I've gained in the vault system through not only my regular account, but also my hardcore account. And what I'll do is I'll probably start out with one account and then it'll transition into the other account. So I will be starting to record those as time goes on. But also it says it is no longer possible to save more charms than are used when crafting summoning pouches. A second line of text has been added for shipping components with a ship overview screen to allow for longer named items. Other Gold Premier Club's members now have access to both the two-handed Helion Blade and the offhand Helion Blade override. So that's pretty cool. They finished out that set, which is really awesome. They didn't have to, but they did. And extra blocking has been added to Quercus to prevent players from hiding in his rocks. And then last week, hotfixes. A trigger was cleared that stopped players from moving during Path 3 of Araxor when the darkness is cleared. Now, for some stuff that's actually not listed. Okay, now this is the reason why I actually like Twitter. And if you follow the different JMods on Twitter, there was a couple issues with the Luck of the Dwarves ring and the Hazelmere Signet ring. They did say that when this stuff goes live today, today's updates, that those fixes will be also included. So that will be actually what is called a cold fix, I believe, for this week. It might be the hot fix, I'm not sure. But either way, there was the fix. The Hazelmere Signet, when it came to God Wars Dungeon 2, is now fixed, so you don't need to worry about that anymore. They are still working on the invisible weaponry, so they do understand that is an error, and they are working to fix that. And then also, there was an issue of Luck of the Dwarves not removing junk when it should have been, and now it will be again. So those are the fixes that aren't quite mentioned here. So, but that'll actually do it for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later guys.